So we changed how we look. What do you think? Are we
Ugly?
You only know
Don't
we're
tell us
talking
that.
about if you were on the last time. Yeah, don't answer that either.
Right.
Anyway, let's get to talking. Since we were on the issue of pastors,
Yes.
there's a little settlement that came about. Mr. Eddie Long.
Yeah.
Bishop
Eddie Long.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Bishop Eddie Long. He settled the case with the four guys.
Yes.
They're not saying how much he got, but the article I read was estimating $15 million divided among the four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And but what delayed it? He wanted the four defendants, or plaintiffs. I'm sorry. He wanted the four plaintiffs to issue a statement saying he did nothing wrong.
Right.
They said, "Oh no," and you know what I believe? I was thinking about it today. I believe they issued those pictures, those for one of the four guys or whatever, and said, "Okay, now we've got more. The pictures are just the beginning because supposedly there's a tape out there because this has been going on a long time."
It has.
But were they setting him up?
No.
But
How are you setting him up if you're like a 14-year-old boy?
But they
I mean,
have
this
pictures. They have what? I mean, what?
So there are rumors, not fact, but rumors that he also infected these young men, and so they might be trying to get money for their families
treatment.
And medical.
and medical treatment.
Treatment.
But that,
Wouldn't his
that
wife
is the
know
rumor.
that he's infected with something?
She probably does. Well, I mean, his wife didn't come out and say, nothing has happened. Have we heard her say anything like that?
No,
Did I miss that article?
She just stood by her
She
man.
just stood by her man
Oh, no,
in
I'm
a
not gonna
photograph.
stand by my man.
In a
In a photograph.
No. They would have
okay.
to. They would have to doctor that photograph to have me next to him.
Yeah, like push you, they'll cut you out and push you to
That's
the
right.
side.
Because I would be like, what?
Okay,
This is
what
in my
did
picture.
wait. What did he infect them with?
We don't know that one. Do you know Patricia?
I don't
I
want to say.
mean,
It's a
allegedly.
Okay.
Rumor.
HIV.
What is it? Oh!
Okay, so anyway,
Oh, somebody's looking worried back there now.
I said it was a rumor.
it's a rumor. It's
Oh,
alleged.
let's go.
We're
It's
just
a-
claiming that
it's
alleged.
it's alleged.
Alleged.
That's how you do it in
Yeah,
the media.
okay.
Alleged.
Yeah.
Wow. But none of the guys have come forth and said that, right?
Who would want to?
No, because there might be a gag order. If he's giving them all these millions of dollars, I'm certain that there's a gag order involved
Well, I think
where
he
they're
gave.
not allowed to talk.
So when he was presenting the money, when they were agreed, initially he said, do not say, or you need to tell them that it had nothing to do with me, I'm innocent, and they refused to do that.
Right.
And so he can't speak about it, they can't speak about it. So no one is
Right.
going to know
Right.
whether he was guilty or innocent because that's why it was delayed.
Exactly, that's what Michael Jackson did, if you remember.
Right,
right,
But I
right.
think it's because he just wants the story to go away so that he can get on with
Or he don't
Pastor.
want the real
So
story
he
to
can
come
get-
out.
See, but
Yeah,
that's
right.
the problem now. It's always going to be hanging because people are always going to believe that he is guilty.
Right.
And if he isn't, it's still going to believe that he is guilty.
Well, okay, why then did he settle?
because
if he's
what
not
else
guilty.
could he do?
He could go to
He's
trial
still
and clear
gonna
his
pay.
name.
He's still gonna pay to
Yeah.
the nose.
Yes, he's
Just
going to
get
pay
rid
either
of
way,
it.
right? So we
Okay.
agree he's going to pay $15 million is through the nose. And part of it, I believe, is the church because they sued the church also.
Well, it starts the rebuilding process. I mean, he did not.
he
Bishop
rebuilt
Eddie Long.
what? He could not be my pastor.
Well, look,
well,
Miss
what-
King left.
Yes.
Dr. King left.
Right.
So she did leave the church, and so they probably have a split. But still, within that split, you're going to have sufficient number of folks that will come in and rebuild that church. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
who's
not
And is he
the
gonna
local
stay?
pastor from Palo Alto that was
Yes.
caught in an affair and
With other boys?
with another woman, but he resigned from the church and now he
And
has
that's what
and
you should do.
he admitted doing it. He resigned from the church and now he and his wife have started. They reconciled and started a new ministry.
Right. And, I mean, it happens.
No.
It happens. The same
It
thing with
does.
the politicians coming towards you. These are men who are unchecked, have unchecked power. They have boards. They have all. They have deacon boards. They have board of directors.
Some of them do.
Yeah,
And
most
some
of them
not.
should.
They
But
don't. No, they
No,
don't.
they only have 25 members.
In the Baptist church, I love you. In the Baptist church, no, they're autonomous. They don't
No.
have a board. They don't have anything. It's just the pastor
They should have a
controlling
board
everything.
if
they
they
don't
are
have a
running
board.
properly.
I'm
And
telling you.
as a call it accordingly, then they will have a board of directors, especially if they go to anything. And the IRS is actually looking for them. They better have a board
Now,
because
what
they
does this
don't
have
have
to
a
do with
board.
Eddie Long, though?
Well, see, what I'm saying that he will rebuild. He will rebuild his board.
Would you
Instead of
follow
them-
him? Would you go to his
instead
church?
of
Absolutely not.
Would you
right.
go?
Would you?
Absolutely not.
Would you?
So they
You would?
and so
That's that Republican.
That's, yeah, because the Republicans do so much dirt, they always need
She's on
forgiveness.
that Republican
am I
winning
worried
right.
about them? Oh no. But I'm just saying that, it's just a matter of fact. He is going to rebuild.
Okay, I can believe that, but my question is, would you, if he were your pastor, and this scandal had broke, and he's going to rebuild his flock, and they truly have to be flock, over here, would you go?
Blind sheep.
She
There you
Three
go.
blind mice.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
all of them are blind. But anyway, would you go to his church? Would you go back to his church?
Her lack of response is quite.
Is her
She
answer.
Loud.
would go. Wow.
She would not.
Oh, she would.
She would.
She would.
She
not.
would.
She would.
She would not.
But there is something called forgiveness.
Yes.
And
You
and
can forgive,
if
but you don't have to block.
right, but if you repent
Repent in the name of Jesus.
and if you repent, which means to turn away from, if you
Your
turn
evil
away
ways.
from your wicked ways,
That's right.
okay, and there has to be some
Sorry.
signs. You have to show some signs.
No.
Remember, they don't change their spots when you're talking about that kind of
$15
stuff.
million worth of signage.
Well, I
No.
wouldn't deal with him at all.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. I wouldn't
No,
either. He
no,
couldn't,
with
he
anyone.
couldn't tell me nothing. Because I would
No.
look at him and say, buffoon.
I have
He couldn't
two,
tell me
I have
nothing.
two sons. I would.
With that said,
Oh, yeah. I'm a son too.
I have
His sons
two
wouldn't be
sons.
going to
That's
church.
Just keep your kids away, your sons away.
Okay, Jeannie, do you have anybody
with
out there?
that said, I've lost my train of thought. But KK has said, so we have KK, Randall,
Okay. Hi,
they've
Randall.
come back, and Sharice's come back, and Eureka has joined as well.
Eureka!
And KK said it happens all the time, though. They do go back to the church. Oh, my thought was, you should listen to the message and not the messenger. So take your sons back to church.
Yes, however, the messenger can shape the message.
Just make sure you
That's
keep
right.
an eye
The
on it.
messenger can shape the message.
That's
so
right.
yeah, and have your boy sitting right next to you.
But
And go to the bathroom
we-
without
but when you
mama,
think about
nothing.
But when you think about it, there's a church on every corner.
Yeah.
In
And so-
Oakland, yeah.
And so in most cities, and so you don't have to stay in a church where you're not in agreement with the pastor's actions.
That's true.
And so I'm not being judgmental. I know that it happens every day. It just would not be my choice.
Not the
Right.
messenger. So take your sons back to church.
Yes, however, the messenger can shape the message.
Just make sure you
That's
keep
right.
an eye